Quick video, but it's just going to be some tips against certain enemies that people have trouble with. The first boyo we're going to be talking about is the Axe Brute, and people have trouble dodging his swipe attack, so I'm going to show you when you're supposed to dodge that and how to easily get out of certain sticky situations. The Brute raises his hand when he's going to do the sweep, right here. Dodge back, and then you'll do it again, and then you can dodge behind him. That's his final attack out of the 3 right there, so you can just continue to attack him. If you time it just right, you can quickly get in and out of combat, so you can easily take out this enemy that people really hate. Whenever the Sword and Shield Brute attacks, like he did there, he does 3 attacks. So after he does the second swipe, you can expect a 3rd Shield Bash. That is unblockable. Another hated enemy in this game, even though they have 2 attacks, is the Cannon Brutes. The first one isn't too hard to dodge, but right here, the Cannon Blast, I didn't even need to dodge there. If you're close enough, I'd recommend just going closer to him, but if you're attacking other people and far away while he's doing that, just get away from him. I don't think it's worth it to try to go towards him at that point. Common shield enemies lift up their shield and pull back their sword when they're going to attack. Right here, I got a perfect parry because I saw it coming. If you don't have water stance, if you're in front of the shield, I wouldn't recommend attacking. I'd just be patient and wait for them to attack first. Dual sword users. These enemies have a very rare glitch. I wasn't able to recreate it right here, but they would do a combo of attacks that normally when you should parry it, you'll just be sitting there blocking it, and then you cannot block, for some reason, the blue flash attack. My friends were talking about this, and I've noticed if you dodge behind them when they do the blue flash, then you'll be fine. A lot of people know this, a lot of people don't. You can jump over the Brute Oni's attack instead of rolling away. Another tip that some of you know is that you dodge through the first unblockable attack out of the 3 attack combo from the Brute Oni. You'll be impervious to all the other attacks that he does in that combo. And yes, this also implies for the Axe Brute, so you can do the same thing for him. This isn't a tip, but something I thought was pretty interesting. There's actually a drowning animation. Didn't know that was ever going to be a thing. Some of my friends have issues with the bow enemies in the game. You can hear when they pull back their string, and when they also shout dosho, but in the middle of the fight, that's kind of hard to focus. So there's a little thing you can do to help that. In your settings, there's something called projectile indicator that will tell you when certain enemies are shooting, like you can see right here. And one of my friends said that he actually likes this setting on. However, I don't really use it because it's not consistent. Right here, I have it on, but it didn't tell me when to dodge. So if I was fighting other enemies right there, I would have been shot. This is fairly rare, but that's the only reason I don't use it. Spear users, this is everyone's favorite. So, spear users actually have a glitch that I wasn't able to recreate right here again, but they have a little glitch where it looks like they're going to hit you, and when you go to block it, they just stand still, and it doesn't activate the parry. So, if you ever see their hand go past your sword, or if they're holding still in one area while the blue flash is still going on, dodge. If you're also too close to the spear users for too long, they will do a sweep attack that is almost instantaneous. Sometimes is instantaneous, so I'd recommend just keeping your distance with them at all times. If you ever see a purple halberd Oni Teleport right here, expect to dodge. And I would suggest at all costs, always roll. Do not step, because this will happen. Whenever this Oni does a melee attack, they will slightly lift up their left arm towards your face. This is almost identical to their idle animation, so it's hard to see, but definitely pay attention to that. There's audio cues for everything that isn't basic attacks, so listen here. Using all those audio cues, you can know what to do in every situation that comes your way if you listen closely. I hope this helped you out a lot.